Hello guys, welcome to Psychomilk YouTube channel. We are about to watch the finale episode of Follow a Stranger. So we don't know what's gonna happen, and yeah, I will surely yell. So
Most
yeah,
probably.
let's see what happens. Yeah.
One more minute.
Yeah.
For those of you out there, can you please do subscribe to our channel? Click on the link below. There's a subscribe button, and while you're at it, click on the notification bell so you will get to be notified as soon as we get new videos or new contents uploaded. That's it. We're just too excited for Hello Strangers, and we cannot imagine what Wednesdays will be like without it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
How many seconds in your clock?
27, 26,
Me 20.
20?
What?
What?
19, 18,
Mine is
17,
25.
16, 15. Stop. Hi, Miko.
Xavier.
Time to spill the beans.
Yes.
Come on.
May
Come on,
sasabihin
Nico,
ako
it's
sa'yo.
your time to confess. Don't wait anymore.
Confess it!
Oh my God.
Ano sasabihin mo?
That's so
What?
cute.
Pwedeng
That's so cute.
tumalikod ka muna.
Ha? Bakit?
Basta, kailangan ko lang gawin to na nandyan ka.
Oh, because he gets too
Ayaw lang na nakatingin ka
conscious if
Conscious.
you know
Yeah,
Sige na,
Xavier's
please.
looking at him. Yes.
Xavier's
Okay,
Xavier's
fine.
hot.
So cute.
That's a wide shoulder.
So what?
Yes, he is. He
What
has a
happens
wide
next?
shoulder.
Yeah.
Xavier. Itong nakaraang 2 buwan, ang pinakamasaya,
It's a quarantine fling, my dear.
pinakamalungkot na buwan sa buhay ko.
Correct.
Oh! Now he's blaming
Kasalanan mo lahat ng to eh. Bakit kasi naging mag-partner tayo sa project? Bakit kasi kinaibigan mo ako? Bakit ang kulit-kulit mo?
10 things I hate about
Bakit
you.
lagi mo ako binibiro? Bakit ganyan lagi mga ngiti mo, yung mga tawa mo? Bakit palagi mo
Because he wants you to have
pinapadala-
diabetes.
Okay. Bakit
Why?
pinapakinggan mo yung mga problema ko? Bakit? Bakit binigyan mo ako ng chance na makilala yung tunay na pagkatao ko?
So sweet.
Oh,
Nakilala ko na si
Oh.
Miko nang dahil sa'yo.
You did the same for Xavier, actually.
correct.
And you didn't know that.
Yes.
Natutunan ko kung paano magmahal ng dahil din sa'yo. Hindi kita sinasadya. At sa totoo lang,
Yeah.
hindi mo rin kasalanan to.
His dialogue feels like poetry. Oh God.
Oh no, don't cry.
Gusto kita, Xavier.
Oh.
Gusto kita dahil sa mga bagay na kinaiinisan ko sa'yo.
Okay.
Ikaw yung
Mhm.
kaisa-isang bagay na wala sa plano ko. Pero alam mo yun, ikaw yung natatanging nagpapasaya sa akin ngayon.
We need a savior in our lives this quarantine.
Akala ko nung una, ikaw yung nagturo sa akin kung paano mahulog. Pero ang totoo, ikaw ang nagturo at nagpakita sa akin na kaya
You a
ko palang
bird?
lumipad.
Actually, he is a bird.
Then you hear back. Then you hear On the Wings of Love.
Hindi mo na kailangan sumagot, Xavier. Ginawa ko lang naman to para sa akin.
No!
Sige na.
No!
Xavier.
No!
No, bitch, stop.
That
No.
she loves doing this kind of things. You see? Why?
I
What
didn't
the
see
hell?
this part. I did not see this part.
God. Shiver didn't have the chance to say anything.
You know, it could have been symbolic if the heartbeat behind him like turned off.
Yeah, correct. I
It could have
agree.
been a very symbolic
Okay.
way.
Hello, promise.
It's a promise.
Eh di pa nga high school friend ko yun.
Kahit na.
What's with these kinds of girls? I don't know. I don't understand.
Kukay, nagsiselos ka ba?
Excuse me. Ba't naman ako magsiselos?
Yeah, make it clear.
Ano ba tayo?
Ayun na nga eh.
Ano nga
Ano nga
ba?
ba tayo, Kukay?
No. What?
Basta!
He's not a fortune teller.
Basta! Alam mo na yun.
Hindi manghuhula
Hindi
si
pwedeng
Seth,
ganun.
okay?
Basta meron. Okay?
Anong meron?
Tatlong bibe.
May... may ano, may...
Yes!
May... may something. May something.
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 There's something, yeah.
Something nga eh. I'm sorry.
But what's
May
that something?
Diretsuhin mo, girl.
It's a mutual understanding. So, can you just say
Tayo.
like MU? Malanding ugnayan, ganon.
May something. May something tayo.
Slow.
Oh.
Hindi. Ayan, gusto ko yun ah. Ay!
Yeah, cover your face. So cute.
Nako. Mahiyaing bata.
Oh.
What is he eating? Noodles?
Hmm?
Ah,
Oh.
pancit canton.
Is that pancit canton in
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
Oh!
The staple.
Can you re-
in the,
remember-
Another
Like
canton.
Remember, he said he didn't like it.
yes.
It's probably his way
Yes.
of saying that he actually misses Miko.
Yes. Yeah, now he's recalling everything.
To.
Oh my god, the editing.
na. Isang agad lang.
I love the editing.
Yes.
Pero hindi pwedeng sumunod ka lang sa akin, ha? Ang importante sa akin yung inputs mo. Promise. Tutulungan din kita. Okay, itong sinad mo na dialogue sa... Ang ganda.
Happy birthday, Xavier! Akala mo ikaw lang marunong mag-surprise?
Savior.
Hindi pa naman ako nagmamahal at naiiwan eh.
Kaya ito ako... trying hard magpaka-strong.
JC is such a baby.
Bawal magkamali,
Yeah.
alam mo yun? Dahil
I
pag
cannot
nagkamali ako,
imagine
baka isa na rin ako sa mga
any other actors to play these roles. All these
Dahil
roles.
ang totoo,
The friends
umaasa pa rin
roles,
ako.
Jun, Miko,
They,
Savior.
they are
Yeah.
casted perfectly.
Correct. Perfect casting.
Ayun na lang.
Tony.
Junjun.
Ano meron?
May announcement kami.
Announcement.
Announcement. Sus! Parang alam ko na to. Ano?
We're official.
Yes.
Kukay.
Okay. Whew! Ito na.
Oh my god, she always make it so cute.
Okay.
Revenge.
Revenge
you
for
are.
this.
Congrats, Kaisef! You know?
Congrats
Sa inyo
Miko
guys
to.
Alam nyo, saya ako sa inyong dalawa.
Aww.
But Miko is
Miko.
happy. Aw.
Thanks, Miko. Ay, grabe. Ito pala yung feeling, no? Yung
Sophie!
gusto mo, gusto ka rin.
um,
Ang saya-saya! Diba?
Kukay.
Shucks, Miko. Miko, I'm so sorry.
You're
I
in your
didn't
good
mean
mood.
it that way. I'm
Okay.
sorry talaga.
Okay lang ako. Ano ka ba? Okay lang ako.
Sure ka?
So, wala na talaga si Xavier.
But Xavier did confess to him, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Product placement.
Okay, another sponsor.
Yeah.
yes.
Close
I,
up.
I like his shirt.
And it's
Look at his
looks-
shirt.
Cry
It's a
baby.
Cry baby!
Oh.
I like the daddy. And I like his
Sa
jacket.
totoo lang,
Yeah, the jacket.
ayaw ko na siyang isipin.
Yeah. Put it on.
Pero, what if magkatotoo
Your
yung
shirts are
sinabi ni
early
Juju?
official merch, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Are they?
Yes, yes.
Nice. It's already an official
They announced
merch.
it in the
Paano
fan con.
kung bigla siyang mag-confess?
Well, I just
And
saw
I
it.
didn't- And I saw it
I-
on
I-
the extra PH.
Kung pareho pala kami ng nararamdaman? Sus, imposible naman mangyari
Toothbrush
yun.
ng batang ito.
Yung sikat na varsity heartthrob magkakagusto sa akin ng isang loser
Why is
at
Miko
nerd.
always looking down on him? Like, why?
Tsaka, sasaktan lang ako niyan. Sigurado ako.
Highest monster.
Well, Miko has low self-esteem.
Yes.
That's why he thinks he doesn't. I mean, Xavier will not be able to like him.
Miko, yan ka na naman. Pinapangunahan mo na naman eh. Ay,
Damn, that
Basta.
smile.
kung ano man ang mangyari,
That's the attitude.
handa akong harapin. You deserve to be loved, Miko.
What's with all these rehashed shots?
Congrats, Miko and Xavier. Uno kayo sa project. You're the perfect match
So they got
talaga.
first in the project.
Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Congrats to us, Miko.
Like
Thanks,
always,
Mila.
the like the message. Yeah.
Great.
Okay, so why did you remove it?
Mom, no way. Why do I have to be partnered with
I
someone
see.
else?
Xavier, you're failing my class. And kapag bumagsak ka, you'll be kicked out sa varsity.
Okay, fine. But
He was a dick.
would it be okay if I pick my partner?
Why? Who do you have
You
in mind?
planned
So he
everything from the beginning.
It's the one who chose Miko.
He chose him. He chose Miko.
What about that guy that organizes
Oh.
the online quiz? I think siya ata yung
Nice
Oh,
to
God.
hear.
The one
And
with
it
the
was
dimple.
described as the one with the dimple.
Oh, si Miko. Ay, may partner na yon si Kukay. Why him?
Well, I mean,
Sure, it's because
every
of
time he
that.
goes to your class, he always looks really prepared.
Well,
Maybe that's the push that I need.
Ay, iba. I'm surprised na napapansin mo siya kahit minsan ka lang pumasok. Char!
I swear, Miss Tina, promise, babawi ako.
So he has, some eyes set to Miko even way before.
Right.
Oh.
Yes.
Sarawat, is this you?
Bro, napatawag ka?
Yes, talk to the main shipper.
Uy, pala.
You want some help? You talk to the main shipper.
Problema.
June,
Yes.
nagugulan ako.
Wanted to just help
Si
him.
Miko ba to?
Sino pa ba?
Ay, nako.
Oh.
Okay. Ano bang nararamdaman mo?
Yung
Oy,
totoo
sabi
daw.
mo,
Fisherman
totoo.
hat. Oh.
I miss him. I miss him so
Oh my
much.
god.
Gusto ko siya makita. Gusto ko siya makasama. Parang hindi na kompleto yung mga araw ko kapag wala siya. In June, now
Don't be
I'm
scared.
scared. I'm scared I just
go
lost the person that
fetch him.
makes me
Come
feel
on.
this way.
Whoa.
Watch your mouth.
Oo.
June, pagod na akong matakot. Ayoko nang matakot.
Yun naman pala eh.
That's why he's calling
Anong
you.
gagawin mo about it? Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
But I think you need to settle first with your case with your girlfriend.
True.
Yeah, he hasn't talked with his girlfriend yet, so
Yeah. I think that's the first thing you need to do first.
Kasi nga,
Exactly.
Miko, yung nanay ko tsaka mga kaibigan niya gusto magbukas ng milk tea shop.
Hassle-hassle na to, Jun, ha?
That's where they met at the first
Tayo lang
time.
na nagtutulungan dito,
Yeah.
eh.
And he was wearing the same outfit.
Sige
Yeah, I know,
sige
right? He's still wearing the same outfit.
Exactly. You know where that is?
You ask him to go to an abandoned place? What the hell? It's a horror film.
Why?
yeah, take pictures, of course.
I totally love the boots, but I haven't seen anybody wear that boots anywhere at all in this pandemic.
True. May baha, girl?
Wait lang.
Oh, the decoration from the project.
How?
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I didn't see this part. I didn't see this part, actually.
He's singing.
Yes.
Sa mga napupunan nila.
Oh my God, he's gorgeous.
Sabi nila na di tayo magtatagal.
I love that they make the actors sing in the series.
They're both singers.
Yeah.
And Patrick. I mean Seth. Yeah, Patrick Seth.
Wala tayong magagawa. Tawanan lang natin. At kahit na
Forgot the lyrics.
Ano ba yan? Savior naman eh.
wait lang.
Oh man.
Kahit na anong sabihin
Aww.
ng iba, pangako ko sa'yo Walang iiba. Walang magdidikta sa nadarama. Kahit na ano sabihin ng iba.
Say it!
Now!
Mahal kita.
Now the song is complete. Because
Yes.
the first time Xavier sang it, I noticed the line missing. And that's the missing line.
Okay.
Mahal kita.
Mahal kita.
Okay.
I think they deliberately omitted that line. So that they'll be able to like say this in the last.
Use it, exactly.
Yeah.
Used it as part of the song.
Yeah.
And basically seal the deal.
Yeah, to seal the deal in this episode.
Hello, stranger. Oh, why stranger? No,
Hello, stranger.
not a stranger anymore.
Stranger talaga.
Wag kami.
Di ba pwedeng...
Don't you?
Hello.
Classmate.
Hello,
Wag kami.
Partner. Friend.
Hello,
Hello,
boyfriend. What the hell?
Friend?
Yeah, hello boyfriend. Hello boyfriend. Oy.
Hello, Xavier. Hello, Miko.
Dali na, glorious mo na siya.
He is sure.
Hindi ka na
He's
ba
pretty
talaga
sure about
nakakanta?
what he just sang. Come on.
I've never been more sure, Miko.
Promise. Yeah.
Promise.
Oh.
Promise.
Okay.
Date, are you okay?
It's social distance. Oy. Oy.
Where's the glorious part? I'm waiting.
Don't wait for it.
I have a feeling they're not going to give us the glorious part because I don't know. For the feel or the not basically the theme, but for the feel. Alvin, it's
Yeah.
the first time I cannot describe how you look. That's
Sarawat, Tain, what the hell? What is this? An abomination.
Y'all see the audience? 22,000 people watching.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is crazy.
22,000 people who are just disheartened with just whatever. They didn't even kiss.
Another high five.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting for a kiss
Chill.
due to, you know,
actually
the COVID-19, but they hug, so it's like almost the same.
Oh my gosh, it's like the Philippine
I was
high
It's
five.
summer anyway.
For that.
I was not actually expecting a kiss because
No, me neither.
they were aiming for. They were basically aiming for a
Romance.
a younger audience, and
Oh.
also I think they will up the ante, basically improve or do more in movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, this will be our cliffhanger.
So
then.
basically because it has an open ending, it basically ties up everything for this season, but it's not the end of the story.
Mhm.
So it's not an ending, just an end of a season. For me, that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
And
I think
if they're saying
Okay.
they did confirm that there's a movie, and yes, the movie is coming. I don't know when it's coming, but they said it's going to be soon. But yeah, I think giving everything now they will have to do something drastic in the movie for it to be something fantastic. So not giving us a kiss now basically gives them a little more room. They can just kiss and then everybody will be happy. But I won't, because I've been looking at the store. I just saw my name pass by. Anyway, so my overall thoughts for Hello Stranger is basically it's a merging of not totally just PL. I have that picture, by the way, from before. Okay, I was not supposed to show it. Anyway, I also have a greeting from both of them. I'll post it later. Anyway, my overall thoughts for the whole series, not just this ending, is that they basically did combine a little bit of the tropes, but also they kind of gave it our feel, but in a different way as, say, Game Boys. Because Game Boys is more, let's see, if Game Boys is more for the overall audience, for it has in the spectrum, how do I say this? Game Boys basically is a little more fun. This one is a little more targeted. I mean, there's a certain audience that they were aiming for. You can see that the humor is more subdued. It's subtle, and while in Game Boys, it's really how people actually flirt and make harutan here in the Philippines. But for Hello Stranger, they actually did kind of thought of the international audience and inserted or probably thought of the subtle way, or basically giving more emphasis on more natural, what's this? More subtle, natural way of humor that can be understood not only by just the Philippine audience, but also by the international market. Because a lot of the humor actually is very witty, and it takes a little bit of brain power to actually understand the humor there.
Yeah, that's right.
I was so impressed by the chemistry they have built, and I could realize by watching the FanCon that the bond friendship they created, that I think they have helped them portray the roles of Miko and Xavier.
Correct.
And I was quite impressed. And also, well, as a music teacher, I have to mention that I really love that apart from the OST and the background music we hear in every scene, that they have also added this, like the actors singing, that make us get to the top level of emotions by the fact that they can sing and they act and sing at the same time. For me, it's better.
Correct.
To get them more emotional.
Right.
What about you, Nick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Alvin, go ahead.
No.
Okay.
No what?
I don't know. I kind of don't like the ending, but it's their strategy.
I can see it.
I guess.
I can see it in your face.
Yeah,
I can see it in your face earlier.
Although we already can see what's heading towards the movie, but there are still a lot of this loose ends that are not tied. For example, Xavier and the girlfriend, because it wasn't
Crystal.
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 There was no clear closure between them, or was there any even closure, right?
Exactly.
Plus, even with Miko and Xavier, it was not even clear, even until the end. It was like, hello, friend? What? It's still not clear. So everything is still, for me, even though this is already a season finale, there are still a lot of things that are still unanswered. And I guess that's what that's what they're doing, so that the hype is still there towards the movie. But yeah,
Which actually can be, which actually has a pros and its pros and cons, because it can leave you wanting more, which is a pro, so that you get anticipated, you anticipate the movie, or it actually loses your interest.
Right. Actually,
especially if the movie will take a long time coming. So we actually do not have a date for the movie yet. I'm not even sure if they're shooting the movie yet, or if they have the script of the movie yet.
That's right.
But I get your point. There's no resolution on Crystal. Also, we actually do not know anything about Junju.
right.
Exactly.
Yes, that's true.
We were talking about that we wanted Junju to have a partner or something.
Well, his family issue. What episode that was? Episode 3 or 4? When he had a family issue.
I think
it wasn't also resolved.
Correct. Exactly.
One thing that's only resolved in this series is Kukai and Seth. That's it.
Correct.
That's clear. The rest
and
are clear.
Yeah. And actually, they're actually side characters. What about you, Nate? What do you think?
actually this is the cliffhanger, I think.
Yeah.
Although it is a diba? I know I know that it is a cliffhanger, but yes, I agree to Kuya Alvin that some of the parts are unclear. Like number one, the relationship of Miko and Xavier, the closure of Xavier and Crystal, and also the backstory of Junjun. That's what I am also finding for that particular stories. So that some of them are very unclear.
Yeah, probably they will develop all of this in the
movie. Okay.
Yes.
Let's do this. We actually haven't done this because actually this is the first finale that we actually watched together as a team.
Yes.
What do you think was done good, and what do you think can be improved for the series if they take it to season 2? Alvin, I'd like your thoughts first.
What they have done well is
Yes.
they explored the emotions and feelings of Xavier, because all throughout the series it was more of a one-sided. It was Miko's feelings, like Miko getting confused and etc. But the side of Xavier, it wasn't. It was
vague.
It was really vague. We don't know. And this is what I liked with this season finale, is that they gave us the backstory that it was actually Xavier who had eyes for Miko from the very beginning.
Correct.
Right? So that's what I like. So it gave us that, the vulnerable side of Xavier, and he's going to go against all odds just to meet Miko and express his feelings. What could have been improved, aside from those that I already mentioned, that a lot of loose ends that were not clear, is, I guess, they gave I don't know, they gave a lot of emphasis with Kukai and Seth, but they're just secondary characters. It could have been a lot of airtime for Miko and Xavier in building the story, in putting up a closure for a grand finale, because we're talking about a finale, right? And when we're talking about a finale, it should be like grand, big, bang.
It should be explosive. It should be explosive.
It should be explosive. It should be something that people will talk about for like days or weeks or months, because we don't know when is the next season coming. If there will be a next season, if there will be the next, when is the movie coming up? We don't even know. So, and that's a letdown for me. But yeah, it was actually a so-so ending. So that's my thought.
Yes.
Yumi?
Well, talking about Seth and Kokai, that they had, that they had their moment, but they didn't give any moment for Junjun. That was what we were talking about in the other episodes. So I was missing that, and probably maybe they wanted to give it like a cliffhanger for the movie, but not sure yet. But well, that was what I was missing actually. And also, well, that so-so finale, the end that wasn't clear at all. But, and also, well, what they did great was, apart from developing finally Xavier's feelings, not being just one side for Miko, that the friendship of the Padawans, that thanks to that, Miko could release his feelings, and also Junjun made an important part for Xavier's confession as well. So I really like the fact that they built that friendship all together, and they accepted the way Miko was without hesitation and without being angry at him for being who he is. So I really like that friendship.
And Nate?
Yeah.
What did you like? What did you like, and what can be improved on the season finale?
What I like was the ang haba nun nawawala ako. Okay, so what I like the most was I think the Kaisef. Sabi ko nga kanina, or what I've said earlier, it was very unclear on the part of Junjun. And speechless again.
And what can be improved? So basically, that's that. What can be improved?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe the backstory.
It's all unclear. Okay. For me, I think what I liked about this particular episode is knowing, as Alvin said, it's basically knowing more about Xavier. Because if you actually sum it up, this episode just basically tells us Xavier's point of view.
Right.
And in fact, they used a lot of old clips and clips that we already saw, and added some context to it in Xavier's point of view. I also like the confession because it reminded me too much of one of my favorite movies, 10 Things I Hate About You, wherein I think you saw that. That's a 90s film. I think early 2000 film. Yeah, it's a rom-com. And his delivery, the poetry itself, it's actually, I mean, the dialogue of Miko when he professed his feelings was basically poetry. And it reminded me so much of 10 Things I Hate About You. What I think could have been improved is we are all in agreement in this that we need more backstories, because we actually do not know, apart from the interaction between Miko and Xavier, we don't know their families.
Right.
We actually don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, correct. We know Xavier's families in the States, but we got more context in other BL series about families in the States. In just a few dialogues, here we haven't. They were all focused on Miko and Xavier. The friendship is great. The chemistry is great, the cinematography and the color grading of the whole series is great. One thing I also miss here is the variety on the songs that they use. They all only have about 3 or 4 soundtracks that they used, and all of them are not original.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
If they introduced more in original music, because they have look at the cast. 4 of them, technically 3 of them are singers, and I know Viber can sing. I don't know about Junjun. I don't know about Crystal, but most of the guys can sing. And why not use that as an advantage?
Right.
So basically, we are in the surface of the story. They could have given us more depth. The kilig is there, the intent is there. It's a merging of, as I said earlier, the Filipino, the BL and the Filipino interpretation, wherein there's issues involved, but it was not complete. It was not fleshed out as concrete and as solid as it could have been, especially for an 8-episode series.
I know.
So that's it. Yeah. It could have been better.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Because in this episode, Miko finished the song,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
How was he able to know this,
Yes.
the ending of the song?
Um,
Unless he just made it up right in the moment.
it could have been. Maybe because we're asking that question because we heard the original. But maybe the intent of the writer and the director was for it to come out that it was basically their dialogue. Yeah.
Okay.
So in that context, it would have been just made up by Miko, and then
and then
it
like,
just
followed with the rhythm and all that.
Correct. Yeah, but that's also a loose end. There's actually a lot of loose ends, but the visuals, the production design, the color grading.
Oh yeah.
There's a bit of the what's this? The costumes could do a little more improvement. I think because some of the earlier episodes, they were. I mean, I know it's their own clothes because they were shot remotely, but I felt that they were kind of too matchy, as Junjun said, matchy. Yeah.
It wasn't in your face.
It was so in your face. Yeah, that was so in your face. Anyway, so that ends basically Hello Stranger. Any other thoughts or any other? I can feel I can feel that there is not much excitement on the ending as it should have been.
Yeah.
Like the anticipation after every episode. Because I think it needs 2 more. I think it needs 2 more episodes to basically tie it up.
Yeah.
This particular season.
This I always say, I don't really want to compare BL series to another BL series, but in this case, I just can't help compare it because there's one BL series which is Game Boys who already had a season finale, which is at episode 10. They said they didn't change it. It's a season finale.
Exactly.
And then we had the season finale with Hello Stranger, and it's so different in terms of the feeling of a season finale.
It lacks something. It lacks something.
The feel. Correct.
The impact of a season finale and the anticipation for the next. Both actually have the same. They will have movies, but what Game Boys did is people are still talking about it, even though
until
it's
now.
already done. until now.
Until now.
There's still anticipation towards what's gonna happen in the movie. So
Actually,
why the fear of not letting it all go? So I don't know. That's just
correct. I agree with that because my uncle, as I said earlier, is also watching Hello Stranger and Game Boys. He's actually a very big fan of all the new BL series. I introduced him to BL series. He is watching Game Boys episodes 1 to 10 over and over again.
And over again. Yes, I know a lot of people do that.
Until episode 11 comes
me
up.
too.
But I also, me personally, I also watch both. As you said, it's we cannot stop ourselves from basically comparing the ending, because as a finale, by what's this, by definition, a finale should really have something to not only tie loose ends but basically make an impact, and this fell a little bit short.
And I personally got more excitement with the Game Boys ending than Hello Stranger ending. I don't know, probably because of the keys, and I don't know, the way it was filmed was more emotional for me.
I actually felt more emotional in the first 3 minutes of this episode than on the latter part.
The last part, yeah. And taking note that they both have, Game Boys and Hello Stranger are using the same medium. They were using like speed cameras.
Correct. Yes.
They're both in quarantine.
Correct.
It's just basically the same, right?
Correct.
But you can really see how Game Boys, navigated the terrain in building the emotion up to the end. And it exploded. But this one it's there, it's building it up, and then it just fell flat. I don't know. And then
I can see the difference.
Yeah. And then another thing that I can compare Hello Stranger is with the Sarawat and Tyne relationship in the first season. Together.
True.
It was just like that. Like the ending is just like the high five. They had like a hug. What the hell?
Almost the same. Well, yes.
Hello, friend. At the end.
It's a hug in a pinky swear. And a pinky promise.
The hug in the pinky promise.
Okay. We had a little bit more in Hello Stranger than together.
I'll bet on Twitter everybody's going to be tweeting about the pinky swear or the hug.
Yeah. And then they're gonna say, "Oh my gosh, we had the Sarawat Tyne version in the Philippines."
Correct. Anyway, so that's basically everything I can say about the finale and Hello Stranger. I actually have an article coming up about Hello Stranger as a whole, and the experience about Hello Stranger as an opinion piece in the blog. I will finish writing it tonight. Anything words? Any last words? Any last words?
Who's gonna go? Okay, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I already actually said everything about this series. I follow them just like I followed all the BL series, and I think it was really intentional what they did, because they want to build up towards the movie. But again, as a person who have watched different BL series in the Philippines, again, it could have been done better. So there's always a room for improvement. But one thing that I can say is that the connection between Miko and Saver, it's more natural compared to the other main characters of the other BL series that I've watched. So you can actually feel the connection there.
They actually have one of the best chemistries.
Yes, that's right. The story is not as complicated as with the other BL series. It was very how do I say, elementary in terms of BL series, because this is just similar to other BL series in Thailand, right? the giddy feeling, the very small what do you call this fight, and then that's it, and then end. It was not given in a different way. There's no much twists and turns in terms of storytelling, except for the last part with Xavier. So for me, the storytelling was just similar with the other Thai BL series, and yeah, that's it. In terms of watching the movie, personally, I am not sure. I am still there at 50-50 if I'm going to watch the movie because of this ending. But if the ending could have been different, I might watch the movie. I might expect for more. But since this is like a lackluster ending for me, so I'm not really sure of watching the movie. So that's just my thoughts.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you. I think the ending would have been better, but probably they did it on purpose just to give us still that cliffhanger from the movie.
Correct.
So not sure. And coming back to the music, what you said, Luis, I was missing like not probably more OST to come up, but different music, or to hear that different music. That we had like one song that I had to cover actually. I don't know from which episode was. It was not. I mean, it was not original. It was like cover, but I don't remember.
When it was actually when Miko woke up and he was very happy and he was singing all around his room.
Yeah, so probably we could have heard that song more times, because for me they overuse a lot the OST.
Correct.
That's what I think. Correct. And I was missing other melodies, you know. Yeah. I would have wanted to hear other melodies in different episodes. At least another song.
I don't know. I mean, it was 8 episodes. They didn't have time to make one original song.
Well, I'm not talking about original, whether original or not, but at least, you know, to hear more different songs. Like in Game Boy, we had like 4 different songs.
Yeah. And all of them are original, actually.
Correct.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about being original. Just the fact that they overuse it. They overuse just one song that could have taken another different one. Even if it's a cover, I don't mind, but at least for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Maybe like one song to actually wrap up the feelings of the entire series.
I forgot to mention this earlier, but I also noticed that they have the script actually had a tendency to be redundant. Remember, Miko's thought is actually the same thought in the poetry.
Yeah.
Remember when he was crying?
Yeah.
When he was crying, he was drinking milk tea. His dialogue was actually part of the poem, and then they had to deliver it again. It felt so redundant. So that's it.
What episode was that?
When he was crying, remember? He was reading the poetry from the book, and then he said,
Last episode?
Okay.
Last episode before the finale.
That's the last episode.
Okay.
From the project.
No, I can remember.
Yung sinabi niya. Yeah, and then the episode before that, when he was actually in bed and he was crying, and then he was saying ayaw na kitang makakasap, or I don't want to see you again, and all that. That's actually part of the poetry.
Right.
Of redundant.
Yeah, and also the shots. There are a lot of redundant shots.
Yes.
Oh, you're taking a lot
I think
of time
even the split screens.
Yeah.
But I did enjoy this. And
Of course.
enjoying Hello Stranger.
Yeah, me too.
Overall, it's still enjoyable.
Yeah. I really thank Black Sheep. I really thank Peterson, Vargas, Alam Ang, who's actually one of the producers, and of course Tony, JC, all the rest of the cast. They did the wonderful job.
Yes.
Except the ending, just we were expecting something else. That's it.
Louis, you're sounding a little bit muffled.
Me?
You're sounding a bit muffled.
Sorry,
Yeah,
the mic.
There we go.
There.
Yeah, it was buried or something. I don't know.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. So as I said, I want to thank the cast. I want to thank Black Sheep, the production, because they gave us a Wednesday to look forward to, and the chemistry among the friendship, even the teacher student chemistry is undeniable, and of course, Miko and Xavier is actually one of my favorite BL ships ever, even compared to Thai BLs or any other BLs. They have one of the best chemistries.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, true.
So that's it.
Nate, how about Nate?
Nate. Oh, sorry, Nate.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
You're okay with our opinions.
I am enjoying your opinions, but actually, yeah, some of shots were, as you've said earlier, some of shots were truly redundant, just like split screens or even the rooms. Yeah,
the rooftop,
also on the
side.
The rooftop, yes. Ano ba yan?
Wala na ba iba?
Oh, and I forgot to mention Miss Tina as a teacher. I can relate to the way she speaks, and she makes it like, you know, like the students are motivated to attend her classes. I really enjoy the moment she always pops in the screen. I love it.
Right.
Yes, that's how teachers motivate the students.
Exactly.
and I admire, because my mother is also a teacher.
My mother's also a teacher.
That's cool.
I'm a teacher. Yumiko is a teacher. We are all teachers.
Yeah. There you go.
Teaching is the best.
Actually, the finale is actually, I think, one way of them, of Black Sheep, of Save Me, and of everybody else saying takit and not goodbye.
Right.
Takits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's takits also for us.
Yes.
Takits.
Invite everybody to your own channel.
Okay, so everybody, please follow my own YouTube channel, which is Yumiko Arrow, and I update it with covers and also BL reactions. So don't forget to subscribe there.
Okay. So if you want to know more about gender and sexuality in the context of BL, GL, and queer series in the Philippines, please don't forget to subscribe to ADGender TV. That's ADGender TV in YouTube. And also follow my social media accounts at Alvin of ADGender.
Okay. And syempre, nabubulol-bulol ako. Okay. Okay lang yan. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nathaniel Subida. Reactions, commentaries, and yeah, more reactions. For the meantime, in the future, I will show the behind the scenes of just like what is happening right now. So yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on my Twitter. It's at NeilSubida03, and on Twitter it's at Nathaniel0322.
So basically, I haven't updated my channel for a long time. I'm currently working very hard as one of the frontliners in my city. But I will come back to my YouTube channel, which is BL Haven, and also my Wattpad. Everybody's asking for my English translation of English retelling of the Tin Can part, which will be The Love by Chance Season 2. It will be up again very, very soon. So follow me on my socials. I have Instagram and Twitter, as well as, again, my YouTube channel, BL Haven, and my Wattpad, Achilles No Heart. That's it. Sakit.
Okay, that's all for today.